Hey guys, what's up? My name's Nicole, and today I'm just going to be showing you this Galaxy Watch 6 Classic made by Samsung. Um, I've had this for coming up on a year now, I think, and I just want to show it to you, talk to you about um, the things I like, things that I think could be improvements, or just things to be aware of. But let's start off by just showing you the charging port. So it's not going to come with the wall mount, at least not the version that I purchased. It's going to have a C port. I usually just plug this into the side of my computer. It's charged within an hour or two. I usually just take mine off at night right before I go to bed, put it on that charger, and then it's ready to go the next day. Um, let's go ahead and talk about the battery for a second. There was a time when I used it for just a couple of days, and then I hadn't worn it for a little while. When I started putting it back on again, maybe the first day or two, I was having some battery issues and it was just dying kind of quickly. But I noticed that it resolved within like a couple of days. And now it lasts all day for me. Very rarely would I have the occasion that it would die before the end of the day. Um, but just as far as maintaining the battery, one of the things you're going to want to do is figure out how you want to use the watch, the apps that you want on it, and anything that you're not going to be using, don't put on there. For me personally, I don't um, connect the phone or the watch as a phone and keep that turned on all the time. I do have the ability to use the watch as a phone, but I don't keep that turned on all the time. So anything that you can do to kind of set it to where it's not running things that you're not using. So if you're not regularly using your watch as a phone, don't have that part turned on. Any app that you're not going to be using, take it off. It's going to save you battery life. And it just makes it easier to go through the whole phone in general if you only have the stuff on there that you're going to be using. One of the things I like is that it's pretty easy. You can actually, from your phone, choose the background of the watch that you want. You can see I've got a nice little turtle there. I thought I would be changing this all the time, but I've actually just liked this one so much that I haven't really changed it since I changed it that first time, but it was really easy to do from the phone. Um, when you kind of scroll, this thing turns here and it's got the neatest little tiny little ticking sound. It's a little bit addicting. You're gonna kind of want to spin it all the time. But you also have the ability to flip through with your finger. So it's touchscreen on there as well. And then if you want to go back to the home screen, you just push the top right button. But everything to the left are going to be your notifications. So if you scroll counterclockwise, you're going to get any sort of new notifications, like if you have a new text message or a voicemail or something. And then to the right is where you're going to be able to see other apps. So the first one to the right for me is where I see my health monitoring, which is one of the main things I use this for. It tracks my steps, my calories, and my time, active time during each day. So that's kind of nice. There's some other cool things on here where you can check your stress levels. Like you use these two fingers and you press them to these two buttons, not hard, just kind of lightly hold them to those. Once you're in the app that can track your stress and it will tell you your stress levels. Some things like that are really cool about it. I have turned out to be a huge fan of this watch. I thought I was going to want other bands, but this one has been great. This is the black one that came with it. I haven't wanted another one. It goes with just about everything. The only time I haven't worn this, and maybe this would be better, like a guy might be able to wear it to nice events, but like if I'm dressed up in a dress, I'll usually put on a watch that just kind of fits that particular outfit a little bit more. That's really rare for me. So I would say 99.9% of the time I'm wearing this all day, every day. It's also nice because if my phone is left somewhere, if someone calls me or texts me, I have this available. I can answer the phone from the watch, and that's great. Anyway, I've become a huge fan. I wasn't so sure when I first got it, but I absolutely love this and will keep using it for a really long time.